All right, let's take a turn to the Raiders. Thankfully for the Silver and Black, it seems as though the guys are all in on their new man under center, Jimmy Garoppolo. When he was first traded to the Niners, he quickly won the locker room, and now seems like he's doing the same in Vegas. Jimmy G was at training camp feeling brand new in March. Of course, he underwent foot surgery. Many who were worried whether or not that he would be even ready to go, but he's been proving those doubters wrong. Super route runner Davante Adams is quickly becoming his favorite target. Makes sense, right? Jimmy said he didn't want to get too ahead of himself, but he feels that chemistry is already starting to build. Protecting him in the trenches, of course, Sac native Colton Miller, who was recently recognized as one of the best pass blockers in the league, allowing just 4 sacks all of last season. So far, Miller loves what he sees out of his new QB.
Jimmy's great. He's been working his butt off. I see him through OTAs and through the offseason, and I'm excited for him. With cadence, mic points, everything, it's great. It makes for an easy transition, which is awesome.
All right, Damian Kenny, what do you think about this? Are the Raiders getting a better quarterback? Do you think that it's possible that he takes them further than Derek Carr did?
Who's your coach, bro? Like, what do you want me to do, man? Who's your coach? First of all, the visual is funny, and I know I can't be the only person who thought it was funny. He's out there in a red jersey, and I get why he's in a red jersey.
I know.
But then he's got the Raiders hat on, so the whole thing looks Photoshopped. Like, none of this looks real.
Imagine me trying to deliver this on the news. I'm thinking it's the wrong video when I look down at first. Like, I'm having a heart attack because it is, like, really deceiving when you look at it.
None of it looks real. Look. Jimmy Garoppolo's a good quarterback. Like, he's the brunt of a bunch of jokes and all that. Like, I get it. Jimmy Garoppolo was far from a bad quarterback. It's great that he's winning the locker room, man. That's cool. That's not going to matter. Is he going to get further than Derek Carr? I kind of see them as the same quarterback. Like, he doesn't have as big of an arm as Derek Carr does, but until I see something different, KC, if Josh McDaniels is the coach of that team, I don't expect much from them.
No, that's the key right there is Josh McDaniels at the helm. That's going to be the issue. But when you talk about Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm not surprised at all that the people in that locker room are gravitating towards him, and they seem like they love Jimmy. They loved him in San Francisco. You know, there was a lot of people that in that locker room that loved having him under center and loved having him lead that team at quarterback. So there's something about him. I mean, first and foremost, Jimmy just seems like a great guy. He seems like a great teammate. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But there are people who believe in him, and they believe in his ability to just be a winner. And that's going to be tested now in Las Vegas about whether his high-level play, his winning, was just him, or was it a product of Kyle Shanahan and the talent around him in San Francisco. I think he could do better than Derek Carr. Derek Carr got the Raiders to a playoff game. They ended up losing it. Do I think Jimmy Garoppolo can get them to a playoff game and win? Not this year, but maybe we'll see if they can regroup. And he's got the two years to show something there in Las Vegas. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that he leads into the playoffs at some point.
You might want to fix this Josh Jacobs situation immediately, though, if you want to put Jimmy Garoppolo.
Imagine how the rest of the Raiders fans feel. It's terrible. But watch them take the Raiders to the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be crazy? All right.
Girl, come back. You're in a fan. Come back
one
from
can
your
hope and dream.
We laughed pretty hard. That was uncalled for. We did laugh.
It's not Jimmy, though. My problem with the Raiders will not be Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm a Jimmy Garoppolo guy, and you know I'm a Josh Jacobs guy. But they've got other things they got to fix.